Home. It's more than a stadium or a postcode. It's about family. This family. It's where we unite. It's where we're inspired. It's what gives us a sense of belonging, a source of pride. In Russia, thousands of miles away from home, we came together again.
England win on penalties!
Then, 2020, we were put to the test, ambitions put on hold.
The European Championships this summer will be postponed until 2021.
But out of the darkness came hope, determination, solidarity. Together, we pushed on through. Our people, our family, united. Proof that football's never just lived on the pitch. But now, when we read the comments, see the emojis or hear the boos, we suffer together, then respond as one. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, red or blue. This isn't politics, this isn't new. This is about humanity, community, equality. This summer, we need you, all of us, all of you. Because we are one team, one family, one England.
Well, it feels like it's been years since we have been waiting for this very day. Over 5 years now, to be in fact. But it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. The first game of England's campaign at UEFA Euro 2020 starts from today in just a few hours' time, taking on one of their most challenging opponents in their group of Group D, and that are Croatia. Wembley is, of course, the setting for this game, and there's only one thing on all England football fans' minds, like it was 25 years ago. Could this be the year that the Three Lions would want to not just bring the Henri Delaney Trophy back where it belongs after the reigning champions of Portugal won 4 years ago, but most importantly, could this be the year that football's coming home again? Well, the next few weeks will tell. And good afternoon, everybody, and what's up, guys? My name is Jack Wright, also known as JackpotButtonLewis on YouTube, and welcome to the very first match day, once again, of England's campaign at UEFA Euro 2020. The time has come for our new and optimistic and young team of England, managed by Gareth Southgate himself, who played for England over 25 years ago at England's home national, of course, tournament at the Euros back in 1996. And he was responsible for booting them out of their own tournament against Germany in a dreaded penalty shootout. But those, of course, still worry him to this very day. But what he's achieved over the last few years for our country and for our football team since the last World Cup in Russia 2018, this could be a very hopeful and optimistic summer, not just for him, but for all the 26 players that he's chosen to represent the England team throughout this tournament. And like I said already, today is the day of our first match against, I think, it may only be our first match, but it feels like it is going to be quite a tough one, and also quite an exciting one at the same time, and that is against our old World Cup rivals, and it, of course, friends from all the way in Eastern Europe of Croatia. Dobra večer, Hrvatica, to all of our Croatian viewers who may be watching now. I hope you I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. Even though this is all dedicated to England, we're not forgetting about you, because that's the whole message of the tournament this year of Euro 2020. It's all about the fans of every single country coming together and respecting each other, and And we've had a fantastic start throughout the last few days since the tournament first began. Just to remind you, of course, also of the last scores that happened at the last few games. Belgium took on Russia yesterday and won 3-0 in Group B. And we've also, while of course, for any of you who might know already what, of course, unexpectedly happened yesterday, one of the players for the Denmark team when they faced Finland yesterday, despite losing to them, which I totally was not expecting them to lose to once again Finland, one of the players of Christian Eriksen unexpectedly collapsed on the pitch following a cardiac arrest. And but unbelievably he's okay, and I hope that he will pull through. He is in hospital and he is in a stable condition at the moment, but I'll let you know on any progress throughout this episode of Football's Coming Home Again. And all of us, including myself and everyone on the production team, are working on this program and of course this series, this vlog series. We want to send all the positive and, you know, prayers of hope that he will pull through. I mean, it was totally unexpected. I didn't actually watch the match yesterday because I was actually watching a few England football-themed films, obviously to just get in the mood for, of course, the big game today, which will be kicking off in just over 2 hours' time, as the current time is 12:10 p.m. And just to clarify also on the score from the Denmark and Finland game, Finland won 1-0 against Denmark. And unbelievably, for one of we're not just being the home nation for England, but also Wales played yesterday against Switzerland, and unbelievably they managed to score an incredible equaliser, and from the player that is of I was just trying to get up his name, if I can just get it up here. Kiefer Moore, there we go, that was his name. It's quite an unusual name for me to say there, but there we go, everybody. Sorry about that little delay there. I know that, like I said, I have got a few friends of mine who are fellow Welsh football fans. A big shout out to my good friends from over in Wales, may I add, that originate from Wales, of Lloyd Pop and Richard Dodd. Hello guys, I hope you enjoyed the game yesterday. I bet you're really happy with that draw from yesterday for your country's team. But anyway, all that aside, of course, England are about to play against Croatia today. Now, as you know, we, of course, have got quite a close rivalry with Croatia. They have been quite a decent team in the past, and we have faced them in major football tournaments. This is not the first time that this has happened, but the best result we've actually had against Croatia, I can actually tell you here with the recent pull-out from the Sun newspaper, which just came in yesterday, following the upcoming match with England, like I said already. If you go back to the 21st of June 2004, it was a masterclass from when he only just started playing when he was quite young, of Wayne Rooney, when he was only in his late teens, and he unbelievably scored 2 goals alongside Paul Scholes and Frank Lampard, one of my favourite players, former players for Chelsea. And but unbelievably, as we go into this this first game of as I said, for England at UEFA Euro 2020, out of all of the goals being scored during the qualifying period, Harry Kane, unbelievably our top striker for England, managed to score over 12 goals, and he was the highest goal scorer throughout the whole qualifying period of the upcoming tournament, which is, like I said, it's just started from just a few days ago. And just below him in second was Cristiano Ronaldo with 11 goals for Portugal, and Teemu Pukki of Finland scoring 10 goals. And unbelievably, also Raheem Sterling had made it into the top 10, and he managed to score 8 goals for England. And even John McGinn for Scotland with 7, unbelievably. But that is absolutely incredible. And just we've got also a few facts here for anyone who is new to the tournament. We've also got all the all-time tournament high stats. The most goals ever scored in the tournament has been the record set by Germany of 72 goals. France are in second with 62 goals. And Holland, or the Netherlands as well, that can also be their alternate name, have managed to score over 57 goals, which is absolutely incredible. And most yellow cards issued by to each of the countries. Portugal have managed to get the most yellow cards at 79. In second, Italy with 76 yellow cards. And Spain in third with 73 yellow cards. And when it comes to red cards, unbelievably, all of the 4 teams put in here, and of course this goals pull-outs, have managed to be all 3 red cards, and they are from the countries of Yugoslavia, Russia, Holland and France. Well, like I said, of course, earlier on, or actually just a few days ago, in the last few episodes of Football's Coming Home Again, this is quite a promising tournament for England, and this is, of course, as you know, this is the second time in over 25 years that England are playing at home at their own stadium at Wembley. And we did have an interview from the late, great, of course, the legendary player of Sir Geoff Hurst, one of the former players of the winning World Cup squad back in 1966 at the World Cup. When I meant late great, of course, I know he's not passed away or anything, he's still alive, but he is, of course, he did actually do an interview for ITV Sport ahead of England's 1000th international game, which was also a qualifier also for Euro 2020 against North Macedonia. And they were, and also unbelievably, he has been saying here that according to, because I've also got the front cover or the front headline of on the newspaper of the Sun, and it says shock and roar, and it says that because just to let you know that, as you know, with the pandemic of the COVID-19 pandemic still going on at the moment. There has been another restriction, as you know, not many fans, not full capacity, the full capacity of all the stadiums across Europe can't have fans in to prevent, I would say, transmission of the virus at the moment, especially with the Delta variant, which was originally called the Indian variant, which came from India just a few weeks back, and has been multiplying quite a lot because of the easing of restrictions. But we have, of course, all the current vaccines like Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna, and also Novavax, all those other ones that are in still in the process of being administrated, and also they are when they be classified suitable for use. I've already had mine. If any of you didn't know, I already had my first COVID-19 vaccine on the 12th of May, just a few weeks ago. And I think actually this is the I think I'm starting the 5th week now since I've I've had my first one. But unbelievably, since I've only just had a few side effects to the vaccine already, and I've had no problems with it so far, so I could be expecting it, I think at the very earliest, I think around about the end of this month of June. So, and depending on how well England do in this tournament, hopefully that could keep me in high spirits as well. And also I've just heard, like I said, since there's been a load of talk about, you know, about England ahead of this game against Croatia, there's been loads that all the England football players have been talking about. And one, of course, article here with one of the young players in our squad. That is Mason Mount. If you can just see him right there, with his hands up, holding a golf putter. He actually with the title saying, "Mason, you're the one that we want." Of course, a nice little take on, or a little a little witty phrase from the famous musical film of Grease with the song "You're the One That I Want," and he says that Mason Mount says England's young guns are hungry and ready to make history by winning the Euros. The Three Lions have never reached a European Championship final, let alone lift the famous Henri Delaney trophy. But Chelsea star Mason, fresh from Champions League glory, won from his club, who because Chelsea won the UEFA Champions League final of the 2020 and 2021 season earlier on last month in May. And he said that we know that the level of the players that we have in the group and how together we are, so we just got to go out and perform on the pitch now. And also himself and teammates of Reece James and Ben Chilwell go into the Euros brimming with confidence after once again winning the Champions League final with the Blues after beating Man City, which they managed to reach their very first UEFA Champions League final in the history of the tournament for themselves. And as well as that, also winning this year's Barclays Premier League for the second time in quite a few years, actually. I can't remember was the last year that they won it, but I do remember it well, very specifically. And also Mount, at 22 years old, being one of the youngest players in the squad. Of course, the youngest that we do have is Jude Bellingham, at only 17 years old, and he's expected to celebrate his 18th birthday later on when the tournament gets in full swing later on this month in June, like I've said already. And he has allowed himself to imagine what it would be like to play at Wembley, perhaps at full capacity, in the 11th of July Euros final. And he's also said that if you win any competition, you gain confidence from it. Winning the Champions League, one of the biggest in club football, it means a lot to all of us. Only 9 players have won the Champions League and Euros in the same year, including former Chelsea and Spain striker Fernando Torres. And Mount also added, saying here, "You do gain a lot of confidence from a big final win, and I'll definitely take that into the Euros. The atmosphere at the Champions League final in Porto, even though it wasn't full, was just unbelievable. We have been without fans for over a year until recently, and to have them back, even a couple of thousand, is very special. It's something we as players thrive off. A packed out Wembley would be unbelievable, but I'm just staying focused on the next game and playing Croatia." So there you go, everybody. That is, of course, what Mason Mount has been saying. And the back part of, once again, the Sun Sport article of The Sun, which came this newspaper just yesterday. And also, there has been a very important comment, like I said already, with Sir Geoff Hurst. He actually has said here that on the first page, since he talked about that the potential England team at the moment in coming up into this tournament and with their first game against Croatia today, and he's also been very positive on how and he's been quite impressed by the leadership and management of Gareth Southgate, being the new manager of England for the last few years, and he has been seeing a load of praise from not just the players, and they just idolise and admire his leadership as a manager. And I'm still behind him, and honestly, and I'm sure most of you, all of you England fans, you need to give him a chance, honestly. You don't realise what he has done for our football team for the last few years. It's truly incredible. He's taken us to the third place playoff of the 2019 UEFA Nations League when we played Switzerland, and we also won our second penalty shootout, even though it was very, very close. And also, he's took us all the way to the semi-finals of the last World Cup, for God's sake, and even equaling one of our best results since almost like 24, 25 years ago, which seems absolutely crazy. But honestly, as I was going to say, going back to with what Geoff was going to say, he said in the Sun newspaper just yesterday, He said, "I want 20,000 fans to sound like 60,000. I'm calling on every fan at Wembley and across the country to cheer on our boys as loudly and proudly as they can. We only have 20,000 fans at Wembley to start, just a quarter full, but they have been saving up that vocal support for a long, long time now and will be desperate to make some noise. I want that 20,000 to sound like 50 or 60,000 to give the team support it's been missing for so long during the pandemic. England fans everywhere should join in and get behind our team. They will never have a better chance to win big in this tournament. We have a home advantage for most games, hopefully all the way to the final. I want us to make the most of it. It's time to sing your hearts out for the Three Lions. If we get to a semi-final at Wembley, it's going to take one hell of a team to stopping us from going on to the final and winning it. It has been a shocking 18 months, and Euro 2020 on English soil is just the stage we need to give the whole country the lift that it needs. The timing couldn't possibly be better, being hopefully at the back end of this awful pandemic. We had a fantastic 2018 going to the semi-final of the World Cup in Russia, like I just mentioned earlier on, and I really think we have a great chance of going one better and winning the Euros. Before Gareth Southgate came along, England fans had to put up with awful times, getting knocked out by after two games at the Brazilian World Cup in 2014, and then the horror show against Iceland at the Euros in 2016, over 5 years ago. But the hope and belief came back before the pandemic, and that's going to snowball still further if we can get to the business end of this tournament. I apologise for the pause there. There is pressure on the lads to perform well in these three group games because it's a tough group, but I'm confident they can do it, provided they can stay focused. Well, let's hope so there, of course, Jeff. England's footballers will never have a better opportunity to win a tournament for the first time since we did it in 1966 if we reach the semi-final. We have a group of fantastic young players: Harry Kane, Mason Mount, Declan Rice, Marcus Rashford, Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish, Reece James and Phil Foden could all write their names in the history books like we did. I like to see attacking, adventurous play because this group of players is at its best going forward. Let's take the fight to our rivals. So there we go, that's another great bit of comment there from, once again, former England player of, as I said, and he was one of the players that played for England and was also part of the winning World Cup squad back in 1966. So as it stands, as we draw closer to England's first opening game, like I said, and it's going to be quite a nerve-wracking one once again against Croatia in just a few hours' time. Just to clarify, also, there's also a few other games going on in Group C later on today. Austria take on North Macedonia and the Netherlands take on Ukraine. And I was just going to mention, for any of you who may not remember from the last episode, also I actually would like to also make an apology to also say that I got the broadcasters of the coverage of this match. I got it wrong. I thought it was ITV, but it was actually BBC One today. So they're going to be covering the match at 1 o'clock today, coverage, and then the match itself will kick off in just an hour and a half's time at 2 o'clock. And they haven't revealed the lineups for the players just yet, but when we get to the match itself, before kick-off, that will, of course, I will give you a rundown of our starting 11 for England, as well as our opponent of Croatia today. So with that being said, I think it's time for the rambling to stop, as of course we've got a football match to start and also play. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all of you England fans out there, the time has officially come. it's time to have our first opening group match of the UEFA Euro 2020 tournament live from Wembley Stadium, even though that of course I can't be anywhere else where there could be fans because of the current pandemic going on. But do stay with me, because football's not just coming home just today, not just to Wembley Stadium for this game, but also it's staying home for myself, and I'll be joined by the rest of my family as we watch the game today, and let's hope for a fantastic result once again as England, the Three Lions, take on our old Eastern European rivals of Croatia. Well, here we are, everybody. We may not be at Wembley Stadium for this game, but we, of course, have got a better place to watch the game from, and that being the living room of my house here, being my temporary commentary box here for, of course, like I said, for the start of England's campaign at this year's UEFA Euro 2020 tournament. It may only be our first game, but I think it will be the most nerve-wracking game I'm ever going to watch throughout this whole tournament. It's England versus Croatia, and I've just also I've just got BBC One coverage on right now, and we're only just half an hour to go. We've only got 30 minutes until kickoff, but they have just released out the lineup for England, and unbelievably, we have gone for a 4-2-3-1 formation, and once again we have Jordan Pickford in goal, and then we have Kyle Walker, John Stones, Tyrone Mings and Kieran Trippier, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, Ben Foden and Phil Foden, sorry I said his name wrong, I do apologise, yeah. That's actually, I'm thinking of the very famous TV presenter, and Captain Harry Kane leading from the front as well. So that's quite a promising team now. I know people have been saying that Jack Grealish is not playing, and he's been left out, but I think he might be playing on the bench. And also, currently Harry Maguire is not fit enough, still recovering from the injury. Even though that he did start training with the England team earlier on this week, but he's still not fit enough to play. But I think he might still be on the bench if needs be, if they need him for any particular time during the oncoming match. And as we have a quick look at the Croatian side, they still got some very promising players with Pesicic and Kovacic and Brozovic, and also captain Luka Modric as well, as we've just seen there as well, and the likes of Likovic, Koscielny, Vida, Kaletakar, Gvardiol, and also Kramic and Rebic also playing up front as well. So that's quite an interesting lineup there from the Croatian side, but we shouldn't underestimate them, as I've said before. Croatia have had their moments when it comes to a major tournament, and for them playing, of course, against us, it feels so surreal for us to actually be playing them again. I think the last time that we actually played them at a major tournament was, in fact, not just the World Cup when they knocked us out at the semi-finals, but we did manage to knock out Croatia out of the finals of the 2019 UEFA Nations League, and by a late winning goal by Captain Harry Kane. And if we can do that again today, that would be incredible. I mean, as it stands, we haven't actually won. I actually made a mistake a few episodes ago. We haven't still won our opening game at the last 9 tournaments. So for us to win our home, of course, our first home game here at Wembley, of course, there at Wembley, and not just here, because obviously, like I said already, we're not there, of course, but I'm watching it live from Wembley Stadium right now on, of course, BBC One. And but yeah, it would be incredible, honestly. If England can win against Croatia, it will set us up for hopefully the next 2 games, of course, with next Friday when we play against our old enemy, the Scots, of course, of Scotland. But honestly, it's going to be really, really interesting. Some of the fans are already going in. There's about only 20,000 fans only, so only a quarter of the capacity allowed into the stadium because of the pandemic at the moment. And as it stands, with of course the delay of 4 weeks unlocking all social contact with the pandemic at the moment because of the increasing cases of the Delta variant of the virus from India. It's quite a shame that actually that has to spoil the chance of a full capacity Wembley, because I know that despite, as I mentioned already with the newspaper report from Sir Geoff Hurst, he did say that he wanted 20,000 fans to sound like even more fans that are there in that stadium. And we know that we've got a reputation for being loud, patriotic and passionate as always, and enthusiastic for that matter, and I'm going to be the same as well. And I will be giving you a running commentary, not of the whole game, but of course later on when I edit this I will get highlights of the game. And but I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic game.
First time since 1996, the Wembley pitch awaits your commentators for opening game of Euro 2020. Former England midfielder Jermaine Gillan is alongside Guy Mowbray.
That is a beautiful sound, everybody.
And a good afternoon to all. A big day for so many of us in the country. Both the events of yesterday and indeed what we've all experienced over the last 18 months should more than ever teach us to treat the inevitable highs and lows ahead with a very healthy dose of true perspective.
The players are just making their way onto the pitch now before the national anthems. Croatia will be first, and then England.
Croatia are on their way. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand for the national anthem, starting with Croatia.
Well, good luck, Croatia. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over cheers for this. Come on, England. Let's get the match underway, folks. So we're just minutes away from kickoff. The referee for the game is from Italy. And it's the first time VAR, this video assistant referee, is going to be used in this tournament. We've waited 5 years since this tournament. And the last time we played in a major tournament, our campaign at Euro 2020 is about to get underway. We just wait for the referee's whistle to kick off the match.
The countdown to kick-off is on in glorious Wembley sunshine.
It's very, very warm at Wembley Stadium today.
28 degrees.
And the England team are taking the knee despite the boos. Utmost respect for the racism awareness in the sport. And we're underway. Come on, England. Our campaign at Euro 2020 is underway here at Wembley. Once again, England against Croatia.
To exclude losing in the penalty shootout to Germany in Euro 96, they've never lost a major tournament game at Wembley. We'll go with that, Roger. Yeah, that's the better one, I think, to go with.
I totally agree there, Guy Mowbray, as one of our commentators with Jermaine Janus, former England international player. Croatia get an early throw in. Now, just to clarify, everybody, I know I haven't mentioned it, but off camera with my dad, John Wright, his prediction for this match is England to win 2-1, and I've actually unbelievably agreed with him, funny enough. But also, I'm doing a little feature that I never got the chance to mention earlier on in this episode of Football's Coming Home Again, and that is, it's called the Wright decision, and of course based on my surname, Jack Wright, and it's something I've decided to do as kind of like a little gimmick of this series. So like if I do a prediction, I have to do something if that prediction is right or wrong. And if we do win today, I've made a promise that hopefully later on, or this evening, since this is an afternoon game, or maybe tomorrow evening, I'm gonna eat a Vindaloo curry in relation to the song of Vindaloo from Fat Les, which I did sing in my me England football and UEFA Euro 2020 special performance on my coronavirus lockdown sing-along 2020-2021 performances. If you haven't seen that yet, there is a link to that performance at the bottom of this video below as soon as you've watched this. And as well as that, since we're playing against Scotland next Friday, I will be wearing a Scottish hat in relations, because I know I'm an England fan, but you'll only see the only time me dressed as a Scotsman, because they're also the other home nation alongside Wales in this tournament. Few familiar chants we haven't heard for a while. Football's coming home. Well, this could be the year for England here. This could be their chance to really show the whole of Europe what they're capable of. They have a different team, very differently from over a year ago, where the tournament was initially going to be taking place, but that never happened because of the pandemic. But it's actually kind of helped in England's favour to really develop the team, especially on from Gareth's point of view as manager. Oh, and look at this great run here from Raheem Sterling. And here's Phil Foden! Oh, off the crossbar! Oh my goodness me! What a great early chance there! We've only just 5 minutes into the game, and my goodness me, Phil Foden almost scored the first goal for England, but it hit the post. How unlucky was that? Oh my words! That would have been a great start for England, but this is the start we needed. Absolutely brilliant. Listen to the crowd right now. They're getting right behind this team. You wouldn't believe there was only 20,000 fans in that stadium at Wembley. They're sounding like a lot more. They're loud and proud, and that's what we want to be. Oh, intercepted. That's some poor play there from England, but well saved there from Jordan Pickford, who gets his second hand on the ball in this game. He did save the ball earlier on from a previous chance, but it went out. Ooh, and that was quite a long ball, which goes out for a goal kick to Croatia. And it's showing the replay there. That was incredible. And the ball did bend there. But it just rebounded off the post. Oh, that was just inches away from the goal. Oh my word. I certainly was not expecting that so early on in the game. Some great defence here there from Croatia. They're not making it easy for us. Good pass. Go on! Go on! Oh, Raheem Sterling was down, but they thought they were going to call for a penalty, but referee doesn't let it go. I think it might just be a goal kick. I was going to say, was he offside there? Oof. Oh no, it looks like it's a corner here for England. Mason Mount to take here. Go on, Mason, get a good ball in there, mate. Long ball, heads, but it's gone. Volley! Oh, and saved by the keeper. Oh my goodness me. Wow, another great chance, but saved this time from the Croatian goalkeeper. I don't know if that was Harry Kane with that great chance, or almost a volley shot there. Oh my goodness me, that was a great volley attempt. That was Calvin Phillips. My God, he had that chance on goal. But the keeper just managed to save it. Oh, and another great bit of play there from England. But it gets headed out again by Croatia. It's only been just under 10 minutes, but England are really on a roll here, honestly. They've had 2 chances and they may have been stopped, but they're definitely piling the pressure on Croatia here, and this is what we want to see, honestly. We want to get an early goal in there. That can make all the difference in any football match. And like it has done for previous games in this tournament recently. Ooh, I'm amazed that actually didn't get deflected by anybody. That was a great volley shot. They're showing the replay again of that Calvin Phillips volley shot there again, that attempt. I've been quite doubtful about him coming into this game, but with a chance like that, I've kind of changed my mind on him here. Some great, you know, pressurising play there from Phil Foden. Oh dearie me. And that ball goes straight out there from Croatia. So we'll have the throw in for England.
If they feel that ball is continuously going to be getting dropped over them with the likes of Sterling and Foden, that can cause problems.
You're right there, Jermaine. I have to agree with you. They are quite there could be quite a threat to this Croatian side here. We've had most of possession of the ball so far, England. Croatia seem to be a little bit shaky here at the moment. We're just piling on the pressure here, like I said already. This is very promising from England here so far. They've been playing well, Dad, do you think? Oh, just thought I'd get your opinion. He doesn't want to be on camera, everybody, but like I said, you know, it's not just about me. I want everybody, not just in my family. They've been really embracing me doing this series. We're all England fans. We all get together when it comes to a major tournament like this. We did the same back in 2016. Oh, that was a bit of a late tackle there. This could be in a dangerous place. That's a good challenge there. But there you go, there was that challenge on Calvin Phillips. That was a good little bit of play there, 50-50 challenge against Brozovic, and then one of the other Croatian players just knocked Calvin Phillips over just by trying to put his hand out. This could be in a dangerous position here, as we've got a very interesting free kick here from a very interesting position here on the field. I think Kieran Trippier is going to take this free kick. He's normally quite good at free kicks, as you know. Good shot. Heads! Oh, unlucky. That was a great header chance there from Harry Kane, but it just went wide.
So close.
Looked like he went a little bit early there. He could have been caught for offside, but I don't know if that if the referee did see that. Oh, I think he went a bit too early there, but there we go. It's a goal kick to Croatia. I mean, Kieran Trippier is no stranger to scoring from free kicks as well. He scored an absolute worldie at the last World Cup in Russia against, of course, Croatia in the first few minutes of the game, and literally he became a national hero, even though England didn't win the tournament that year. But the goal he scored was quite incredible, and it felt like we were almost one step closer to the final over those last 5 years. Well, make that 4 years actually, my mistake. Oh! Good tackle! Referee let it go. Good save as well. Good shot there from Calvin Phillips. As I said, there was a 50-50 challenge. I thought they were going to appeal for it. He was trying to shield the ball there. Very interesting there. I know he did just clip him there, but that wasn't done intentionally. He's definitely doing some very impressive defending here, Calvin Phillips. Oh dear, that was some poor play there from Croatia. And here's a chance for England here. Another chance. Good pass. Oh, it just went past Harry Kane. But they got the ball back. I know they're trying to play it quickly here, but they need to make sure it's accurate as well. They've made some good chances, but they haven't had the chance to convert any of them into a goal just yet. But it's not over yet. And we're only just 20 minutes into the first half, and it's still, it's still all to play for, as it still remains goalless. England 0, Croatia 0. Well, we're definitely going to get a goal soon, Dad. I can just feel it. We're really capitalising on any chances that Croatia are, if they're making any mistakes, which they have done a few already. As I said, we're pressurising them here, which is good. We know that actually, I did actually say earlier on in this episode, guys, that even though they could be our toughest opponents in this tournament, they've started to lose some of their best players. Only Luka Modric and Roberto Pulisic are still only two of the best players in the Croatian team lineup still at the moment. A good shot there of Gareth Southgate. There's a lot of heat haze. It's very warm over in at Wembley Stadium today. Almost over 28 degrees. I mean, it's a glorious day, obviously, here with us here in Littleport, but it's just as warm as it is over in London at the moment. Oh, there's a dangerous bit of play there. Oh, referee let it go though. That was that tackle on Luka Modric there, on the captain. Oh. The players on the Croatian side are scattered here. Their defence is starting to falter here. It's only going to take a few more mistakes and I think they'll give away a goal to England, which I know that's what we want, but it's not good news for Croatia here. It's a potential win here at Wembley for Croatia is on shaky ground here. Ooh, that's a good chance there from Croatia, but well headed out from Tyrone Mings. Some good defending here from England here, and this is what we want to see. We haven't seen this for a long, long time in any other previous team lineups in any major football tournament. I'm sure we will get a goal, Hannah, don't you worry. My sister's loving this match so far. I know she doesn't want to be on camera, but just to let you know, that's her in the background. It was their entire decision to be either on this vlog or not, but I just wanted them to be a part of it. So, but I can totally understand they want to keep their themselves. They don't want to, you know, expose themselves of too much personally. Showing the replay again of that great chance once again from Phil Foden off the left post. I mean, that was incredible. That was so accurate, but how on earth did that hit the post? If that was a few inches further to the right, that would have been in, even though the keeper would have been far off from saving it, but it would have actually gone past him if that was a few inches further to the right, how he kicked the ball. He definitely bent it though, from what I did see. Good throw in there. Oh dear, that was a bit poor there, a poor chance. I think he might have been dazzled by the sun there. He was playing into the sun just then. So there might have been a bit of glare there. But yeah, that was a poor wide shot, sadly. The camera's on a few of the Croatian fans. It's nice to see them. That, you know, there's not many, as I've said already, since, you know, there's not a full capacity Wembley Stadium here, but they are in fine voice as well as us. And it's great to see. That's what the tournament is all about, as I've said before. It's all about the connection between the fans and the teams in this, of course, very unique tournament of, as I said, of the Euros this year. It's needed more than ever. Another chance for Croatia. That's a good cross and a volley shot, but that went too high off his foot. That was a dangerous bit of play there from Ron Percevic there. Just went off too high on his right foot and went completely wide there. What a chance for Croatia. And a very casual looking Croatian manager there. I did mention his name earlier on, but I've forgotten it, sadly. But he's only just he's only wearing a t-shirt and a suit jacket, while Gareth Southgate has gone for an actual suit and shirt, and but he's wearing a different tie to what he normally wears usually. The tie that he wore when England played at the last World Cup in red, white and blue looked absolutely amazing. I might be digging that out if England go far in this competition. It might make an appearance, and I might have even bought my own navy waistcoat and suit, of course, three-piece suit for that matter. But I'll only wear it if England can make it to the semi-finals at least. I mean, that's my prediction for an expectation for England in this tournament, which might seem a little bit adventurous and audacious, but we've got the team to do that this year, honestly. We've actually proved, and I'm making this a statement right now, that we can win major tournaments, honestly. We're having another golden generation of players here. Another chance from Croatia, but sadly it gets saved easily from Jordan Pickford here. And like I said already earlier on, it's still goalless. England 0, Croatia 0. But surely I definitely can see England scoring a goal within the next few minutes. I mean, Croatia are looking very, very shaken at the moment. Even though they have had a few good chances, but like with England, they haven't managed to convert them into any goals, sadly, yet. Oh, that was a bit of a push there on Tyrone Mings there from Bosovic. A little tap on his right arm, and it's a goal kick to England.
Euro 2020 highlights tonight, BBC One, 11:15, and then tomorrow our attention turns to Scotland's opener against the Czech Republic. That will be live 1:15 in the afternoon, followed later on by Spain against Sweden at 7:30. A football-filled day.
Some awesome games to look forward to. This may be the first game of today in the tournament, but there are two other games, like Guy Mowbray just mentioned. England have been really, really impressing me so far in these first half. They haven't scored yet, but that doesn't mean they'll score soon. I'm sure. I've got some good faith in this team that they will score. When exactly, I do not know, but it'll definitely be sometime. Not just maybe in this first half, but maybe the second half when it comes around.
Something that was discussed before the game, England's usual high pressing game, or the plan to do that. It's not really possible for an hour and a half continuously.
You just got to pick your moments. You know, those moments are like England will be waiting now. Croatia will knock it around, and at this point, as a player, usually you're waiting for a bad pass or something that's a little bit tight, and you think, right, and then once one player goes, that's the decision made. The whole team will go.
That's a very good point there, Jermaine Jenis. And I think that could make all the difference in this match for either team here, England or Croatia. But England have had the most possession so far of the ball. And they have had the most chances so far over Croatia. So they're just waiting to seek a chance to try and get a goal from somewhere, wherever it comes. They obviously are playing in a very different way, Croatia, to us, as we normally do. This has been a very tactical game so far. It's almost like a game of chess here. You know, like one vital move at any point in this game could make a major difference for either country here. I was also going to say that the referees in this tournament are they're taking it a lot more seriously. They're not falling for dubious decisions from players, and they're being very professional about it. Because, like I said before already, this is the first tournament that VAR is being introduced since the World Cup, the last World Cup in Russia. And it was, it did have a bit of it was a bit hit and miss with some fans, which I know. But that was the first ever time it was introduced in a major tournament. But now it's being used to its full potential here. But no VAR decisions just yet here. And once again, like I said, England and Croatia are still goalless at the moment. It's still 0-0. As we're just coming up to almost under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, there we go. Another chance there for England, but the linesman's flag goes up for offside. I'm loving how England are playing their attacking, some of their most attacking players, but they don't need to play it too quickly, because they just with that chance there with Calvin Phillips, he just got caught for offside there. Gareth Southgate there, noting a few things down in a notebook in his left hand. It'll be interesting to see what he has written down. Oh, and another offside on the other side but this time Croatia. And a long ball there from Croatia, but one of their players was just out of line of the last two England players between himself and the goal, so that's once again another offside. There's really been a mixture of short and long ball shots here from either team here. From both teams for that matter as well. Another chance, but that goes wide for Carl Walker of England.
Harry Maguire, we know about his ankle injury, may be back involved in the final group game against the Czech Republic. And Chilwell has been left out, and as you mentioned, Jermaine, Jordan Sancho.
Well, that's really interesting. I thought he could actually make the Scotland match, but unfortunately he couldn't. Some female Croatian fans blowing a kiss to the camera as they've been shown on the screen right now. But yeah, I can't believe that. So actually Harry Maguire is actually going to miss not just this game, but also the next game against Scotland. But he could make it to, he could play on the third game.
They've lost their way in the last 10 minutes of this game. really slowed down. I mean, it's very hot.
I know the pace of play has actually been quite short. Oh!
Sterling goes down to ground and
The referee's called it here. There's a little bit of contact here and a yellow card. That was for that little bit of contact there on Raheem Sterling. He did put his arm around him. That's a deliberate yellow card there. And he hit the ball as well. There was like a handball there as well.
England.
No, that's Croatia, Hannah. And that was Duje Kaleta gets the yellow card there for Croatia. That was a poor challenge there. And this is a dangerous place for a free kick here for England. This could be a potential goal scoring opportunity here. This is what England could desperately need here. 5 minutes to go before half time. And it looks like Kieran Trippier is going to take once again the free kick.
scored for his country.
Close up on the keeper there for Croatia.
Appearance.
Making some vital changes to the wall. There's a very tight wall there of all the Croatian players.
Flashing through his mind.
Let's see if Kieran Trippier can put in a great kick here to give England the goal they desperately need here. Come on, Trippier.
Steps Trippier.
Oh, and it rebounds off the wall.
Under the top of his head.
That was some good defending there from Croatia. Well, he had a very strong head Persic there. But look at that, England are not going down. They had another chance, but oh.
Against Raheem Sterling.
I was going to say, I think they just got caught once again for offside there.
No, it was close. Kieran Trippier with his hands on his head.
Croatia are desperate to hold on here. Whoa. That ball literally hit Persic's head quite hard there. Hope he's not suffering any concussion after that. That was quite a powerful shot there from the right foot of Kieran Trippier. I know I wasn't expecting it to be not many goals here, but this is something that I knew it was going to be a close game all along.
Came at him quickly.
And there'd be very few goals between both teams. Jordan Pickford's been playing very well at goalkeeper level. He did have a little bit of a shoddy start to the Premier League season from last year, but he's come back playing for England and he's really improved, honestly. He's back to how he was a few years ago when he played for the first time at the World Cup. Another chance for Croatia, but intercepted quickly from England.
Thrown out to win the ball. Walker.
Another great challenge there. There's very little in it between both teams here. It's another chance for Croatia. Oh! A little tackle there from one of the England players goes down, but I think the referee called it. Oh yeah, Persic just literally just ran straight into him there. That's some great defending though from Tyrone Mings. And he's still alright even though with that little clash on the floor. He's literally like, Persic literally just ran into a brick wall there. He just stopped him in his tracks. The momentum completely going backwards then rather than forwards. Oh, headed then, but kicked out again. That could have been another good chance for England. And goes out once again for another throw into Croatia. But no stoppage time there, so there we go everybody. Unbelievably, 45 minutes down, but still both teams are still yet to score. Once again, it's England 0, Croatia 0 at half-time.
Okay, well the two teams are back on the field of play, so let's rejoin our commentary team of Jermaine Genius and Guy Mowbray.
Thank you, Gary. Teams back out.
Well, as we now move on to the second half now, is about to kick off. Once again at half-time, it's England 0 and Croatia 0. It's still goalless, but England are looking in a very strong position here at the moment. They've had the most chances and the most possession of the ball. So what will the second half tell us?
Will be Croatia to get the game going again.
The referee blows his whistle and off we go with the second half of England versus Croatia. As I was just going to say that as it stands at the moment, I think we stand a very good chance with England, and England has got a good chance to hopefully win this game. We've had a few good chances. So have Croatia, but their defending hasn't been the best, you know, in this first half either. So. Oh, good chance there, but well saved there from John Pickford there from Croatia. It was like a quick run there, but that didn't stop him that well. Well, it was actually a deflection. I didn't even see that there from Robin Persic there.
Statistics told us there was just one first half effort on target from either side. That was the Calvin Phillips shot. Croatia only half cleared. Phillips, incidentally, talking of stats.
Well, I thought it would have been two, but yeah, it was just off target, the one from Phil Foden, who was the first one to score. And Perisic caught for offside again. Another long ball there from Croatia, hasn't paid off once more. England have been playing very well with the trap, the offside trap tactic there. But I feel like also Croatia have also done exactly the same with us as well when we tried to do any long ball shots. There's very little in it between both teams here. This game could still go either way, even though that both teams haven't scored yet. Oh, that was quite a nasty tackle there, and that's a straight yellow card right from in front of the referee. And that looks like, I think he took out Mason Mount there. There was no need for that tackle on Mason Mount. Oh, that was a double-footed tackle there. I'm amazed that wasn't even a straight red there, to be fair. That was quite the clash.
He slides his whole body into the challenge. They can be really dangerous. Thankfully, he's off the ground. Otherwise, it could have been much worse. But
that could have been, me personally, I think that could have almost been a straight red there. But Mateo Kovacic is the second player for Croatia to get a yellow card. Oh, that's a good run there. Oh, but the ball just swept away there from in there from Tyrone Mings from Croatia. But it goes out for a throw-in. This is a long one. This could be dangerous. Let's take it quickly. Ball crosses in, but kicked out by Tyrone Mings. Oh, and a great bit of play there from Harry Kane. Whoa. And there was almost a breakthrough there for him. But he was the only one playing, so he could have been caught for offside, but he didn't. Oh, and another late kick there from John Pickford there for England, but he got there in time to clear the ball out, because that was quite a threatening chance there for Croatia. He just managed to clear it away from the number 17 Croatian player. I know the pace of play has definitely slowed down quite a lot. I think it's because of how hot it is at Wembley today. I mean, I don't blame him, honestly. I thought over the last few days of training for England, they have been training in this very warm weather, and I thought they'd be used to it. But it looks like the Croatians seem to be struggling with it as much as we are. Well, that's another dangerous lob pass there. But England are covering it pretty well here, defensively. Still piling on the pressure here, England, but Croatia is still not going down without a fight here. Oh, that was a good through ball there. Well played. Harry Kane. Oh, unlucky. No one was there. It got intercepted quickly from Croatia. Oh, and another tackle there on Luka Modric. So another free kick to Croatia. There's been quite some chat. Oh, he almost got body checked there from both Mason Mount and also Calvin Phillips there. Luka Modric, the captain for Croatia. I know England have been playing quite defensively so far in this game, but it's brilliant to see them actually, you know, they have actually managed to attack a few times as well, so it's very unique, the formation that they're playing in, a 4-3-4-1. Oh, that looks like a dangerous ball there from Croatia. Well, they've still got the chance. But England look like they have got it covered. They're closing every chance. Oh, good shot, but that wasn't as strong enough to get past. Once again, Jordan Pickford, another easy save. That was a good shot there from Luka Modric, but a very easy save there, and from Jordan Pickford.
After the World Cup of 2018, Kramaric got them in front. England came back to win 2-1, goals from Jesse Lingard and Harry Kane.
And him being, of course, also the person who scored the winning goal in injury time, of all things. And I couldn't believe it that England managed to beat Croatia. We got sweet, sweet revenge on them after from the World Cup in Russia. Well, 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 look at that. We didn't think we were going to see him actually play today, but we're seeing Jack Grealish on the sideline warming up. Now, loads of fans did say over social media that he should start, but I think if he comes on later on in this half, he could be a game changer for England here. Because I have seen him play in the last two warm-up friendlies against Austria and Romania, and loads of the players on either team were targeting him quite a lot. They were tackling him a lot because how strong he is as a player. You know, he's very physically fit. He's got some strong, fast legs on him, and not to mention a very iconic-looking floppy top hairstyle as well, like David Beckham used to have. Oh, a good shot! Oh! And what's a goal! England have just broken the deadlock. They have scored, and Raheem Sterling has delivered England's first goal of Euro 2020. After 56 minutes, Raheem Sterling has scored for England. What a superb goal, and the whole of Wembley Stadium erupts in euphoric cheer. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see that goal on the replay if I can just get it here. That was absolutely glorious. Here is that goal in full. Oh, I think it looked like he nutmegged the keeper there. Here's the slow-mo. Oh, I think it did. It might have hit one of his legs as well. Here's the other angle from the goal. Oh, it deflected off the keeper's left hand. Hey, and a great, passionate celebration there from Gareth Southgate. Oh, and not a promising look on the captain, Luka Modric. Look at that. What a way for him to make up for the poor season he's had at Man City recently in the Premier League. But he has proved himself. So many people have been against him recently in this tournament. And of course, in the last few games, he hasn't been the best finisher, but boy, he has made up for it in this game right now. So with that incredible goal, England are 1-0 up over Croatia. What a superb goal there. And listen to the fans. That is the goal that England needed. That was absolutely incredible. Well, I did say earlier on that the first goal in this game would be all important, and it's gone England's way, and they are 1-0 up already thanks to Raheem Sterling. What a superb strike.
He has come home.
And there's a familiar sound there from the crowd. Football's coming home. Well, I know some people were a little bit audacious singing that at the start, but It's incredible that 25 years on since the song came out over a month ago, then from in May last month to then 25 years ago, it's had once again a renaissance period. What a superb goal, Dad. That's incredible. I never thought he was going to score. He has really made up for the form he's had at during the Premier League.
One enough for one.
Well, yeah, the more goals we get, Hannah, as I said, it increases our chances of winning, Hannah. The first goal was all that important. That first goal from England has definitely shaken up the Croatian side, and I have a feeling that I think we could be going on to winning this game here. And if we do, this will be the first time in all 9 tournaments we will win our opening game at the Euros, the European Football Championship. We've never achieved that, but this could be something if we can hold on to this, or even get another goal as well for that matter. Another familiar chart, please don't take me home. Another chance here for England, cross! Harry Kane! Oh my God, he almost made it 2-0. Oh my God, he literally threw his whole body at that, my word. And he is on the floor, I hope he's okay. Oh my words, that was a Herculean effort there from Harry Kane. Oh, and he ended up sliding into the right post of the goal. That is insane. That was a great chance. He got the kick, but just went too high. Oh, and also a Croatian player hit his right leg as well. Oh, that looked nasty. That was unintentional though. Oh no, and he's on the ground. It looks like the medic's over. They've gone over to see if he's okay. My goodness me, I hope he's okay. This is not what we wanted to see. He's one of our best strikers for the team in this tournament.
It looked like his arm. It looked like his upper arm, but when that kind of presses right against your ribs, it can knock the wind out of you.
I was going to say, did he end up just going straight into the post there? That was really unfortunate.
I'm off. Here's the goal again. It's the coolness here from Calvin Phillips. I love.
That was a fantastic goal, as they show once again the Raheem Sterling goal. It bounced off once again the left hand of the goalkeeper. But what a goal and what a celebration. Raheem Sterling has proved himself that he can definitely play great football once again for England, and he has proved himself there well. But there we go. Harry Kane is back up, so that's good to see. He's okay. I think he just got winded by sliding, unfortunately, into the right post of the Croatian goal there. But he's back on his feet, so that's good to see. So no injury there. That's good to hear. Bloody hell, Dad, that had me worried. We couldn't afford to lose Harry Kane. He's our best striker. I know we've got other options, Dad, but he's got a powerful right foot. Oh, there we go. They are stopping. Oh, come on! Oh my goodness me! I never thought that challenge that Phil Foden did on I don't know who that was. Oh, it was only just a little push. Oh, but I think he might have just caught his... Oh, he stepped on his foot. Oh, that was unfortunate there. A good roll there. Well, that was unfortunate. But Phil Foden gets a yellow card. That was unfortunate there for England. And he's not normally that aggressive, normally. Well, I know, but I bet that wasn't unintentional, though. I don't think he'd done that on purpose, surely. I just never thought that not many players would get a yellow card for that. Oh, what another clash! Oh my goodness me! Croatia are starting to lose their cool here. But referee says play. Oh my goodness me! And to all the booing disapproval of England fans in Wembley here at the moment. My goodness me. This game has really turned live wired now here. Oh, and another chance for Croatia. deflected, but they get it back. This could be dangerous. Another chance here. Cross, but headed out. Another chance. Volley. Deflected. Again. Oh, goodness me. And unfortunately, that shot from... he just went off screen there. Sadly, was nowhere near the goal. That went wide, sadly. But that was well defended there. There was a few England players there to stop it. But fortunately, the ball did go wide there. So another vital lifeline for England there to hold on to this. Still this 1-0 lead over Croatia. With that goal once again from Raheem Sterling in the 57th minute. And we're into the 65th minute of the game. And another chance that England are on the run again. This could be another chance. Oh, and he's been brought down. The referee blows his whistle and another foul and another yellow card to another Croatian player. They are really getting frustrated here. I know, it was another repeat of one of our, I think with Tyrone Mings earlier on. Croatia are losing it here. Brozovic, yeah, it's another repeat of what happened earlier on with another player from Croatia. They're getting away with, not exactly with murder, but they're getting punished here. Marcelo Brozovic is the third player for Croatia now to get a yellow card. They are, they're getting quite frustrated, like I said already, Croatia, and they're almost perishing for it here because England once again have another corner here, free kick, in a dangerous place, and it looks like Mason Mount is going to take this free kick here this time. What can he do?
Mason Mount.
Young player for Chelsea. Oh, unlucky. That went far. That went far off from another goal there. Well played though from Mason. He's only 22 years old, but he has had an incredible second season for Chelsea. He's become my favourite player, believe it or not, everybody watching. He is someone very, very promising to look out for and one to watch out for in this tournament. He could really mix things up for England in this tournament. I don't think he's ever scored from a free kick just yet, Dad, actually, I think, Mason Mount, but he's definitely scored some quite impressive goals, you know, from what I've seen from him recently when he was at Chelsea. He scored quite a worldie. It was like a deflection from, I think it was against Belgium in the Nations League last year. Oh, hello. Hey, there's Marcus Rashford. It looks like we could be seeing him on the pitch soon. What's wrong?
I don't rate Rashford. He's been playing very well the last 2 or 3 months.
Oh no, I mean he actually played quite decently at the warm-up games before the Euros. Don't underestimate him, Dad. He might surprise you, like with Raheem Sterling just earlier on.
I hope he does surprise me.
As I said, you know, expect the unexpected. He's at the last tournament, at the last Euros tournament. That was his first tournament, and he actually impressed me quite quickly. You know, in like the first 2 games against Russia and Wales. And he was only in his late teens back then, so he's only about, I think he was only about 21 or 22 at the last World Cup. So he's almost around, well, exactly my age, but slightly younger, like by a few years. Oh, I was going to say there was the whistle blow there, but here we go. Croatia have a corner. Captain Luka Modric is going to take it. This looks pretty dangerous. This could be a chance. Oh! Oh, unlucky. That was a wide corner. And that shot sadly off the boot of... didn't go near the goal, so that was quite sadly a poor attempt at a goal shooting.
Corner, you'd have thought it'd have cross it in and then try to put a hit to it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Bit of a wild
That was a
card,
very wide ball there from that corner, to be fair, Dad. I think that was a very wasted opportunity there. It was very wasteful. But 2 subs now for Croatia. Kramaric goes on for... oh, it's just gone off actually, but 2 players have been substituted off for Croatia, and it looks like Phil Foden's off. He's played well though. He had a chance earlier on in this game. He could be proud, but it's a shame that he had to get a yellow card. But Marcus Rashford comes on, number 11, in his place. Let's see what he can bring to the table with only just 20 minutes to go in this game. And we still won't lead. Once again, England 1-0 against Croatia. We're tentatively leading here, but if we get one more goal, that could seal the game for us, and that's what we need. We can make a bit of history in this game today. But if we get another goal, we can definitely seal a new bit of history being made for the England national football team here today at Wembley. Oh, that was a great pass there. Oh, unlucky. And it just went off there for a throw-in. Still very promising. It looks like the momentum is still going England's way in a very strong forward way. Croatia have had 6 attempts, 7 to England, and 2 on target for England and only 1 to Croatia. I was going to say, yeah, they're trying to do a stop-start tactic here against Croatia-England here, which is really playing in their favour here, but they need to keep doing that if they've got any chance of holding on to this, like I said, tentative lead. But they need one more goal, because a 2-goal cushion can make all the difference. And I know that England can do it again, honestly. It's very promising here, but it's far from over just yet. Oh, that was a good pass there. On the right corner, cross to Croatia. Oh, bloody hell, that was close. Oh, they almost had a shot at the open goal, but well saved there from Jordan Pickford there. But Kyle Walker had it covered. He shielded the ball there in a desperate chance to prevent Pulisic from scoring there. I knew this was going to be a tight game, as I've said before. Oh, and another tackle there from another Croatian player on Harry Kane. Oh, that did look like a nasty shoulder barge. They're deliberately targeting him here, because he is quite a threat to this team, as we do know. Coletta Carr is already on a yellow card, and I think that was him again. He needs to be careful. He could get a red card if he keeps doing that. And Croatia couldn't afford to lose one of their up-and-coming players like him in this tournament, heading to the next game for them in the group. Oh! Oh God, I didn't even know. I thought, because someone went down there, but I'm not sure if they called it for a foul on Tyrone Mings. Oh, that was unlucky though. That was a wide shot there from Raheem Sterling. But there was a load of players in the box, to be fair. I mean, you know, from Croatia's side. So even if he did try and shoot on target, I think that would have got deflected. So that was unfortunate though, to be fair, Dad, actually. Oh, hello. It looks like he's on the ground. He's limping a little bit. Needs to take a breather. It's interesting to see a very curious look on Gareth Southgate's face. Yeah, they're calling the medic over just to see if he's alright. Not sure if might have twisted something.
later on by Spain against Sweden at 7:30.
Another one of our new players is warming up on the touchline, but is not needed just yet. But we've got, as you know, we've got a load of fresh meat and fresh-blooded players in this England squad, and Gareth can definitely use them if he needs them. They're all there to make an impact, and Harry Maguire there, as they've just got a shot of him on there, still out with injury due to an ankle tendon injury that he missed out on playing for Manchester United at the UEFA Europa League final. But he was back training earlier on this week before heading up to this game, and we'll hopefully see him play in a few weeks' time for the last group game in, of course, England's group, in Group D of UEFA Euro 2020 against the Czech Republic. More chance of football's coming home again. Great to hear that again. I haven't heard Southgate, you're the one just yet from the fans, but I'm sure there are a few England fans that are still doing that.
Not doing it for that reason, but it has been brilliant.
It's crazy to think that pop record initially from Atomic Kitten over 20 years ago, back in 2001, has now become an official football chant for the England team and for the manager, Gareth Southgate. It's just so unorthodox, if I ever saw anything like that. Some loads of boos once again coming from the England fans from Croatia. I know it sounds disrespectful, but I think it's almost a tactical thing here. They're looking a bit unbalanced here at the moment. They got a throw in. Another chance here, but intercepted quickly there from John Stones of England, and goes out once again for a throw in. Oh, sorry, that was Declan Rice, I do apologise. Because John Stones, I think, plays at number 6 and Declan Rice plays at number 4. And Anthony Rebic goes off and Bruno Pekovic comes on, and that's the 4th substitution once again for Croatia. Oh, another tussle there with Raheem Sterling there. But he's okay, he walks away from that. Just a little breather. They have been playing out of their skin here, honestly, England. It's brilliant to see that they have improved so much since the last World Cup. And the England fans are loving this game so far. I know we're maybe only leading by 1 goal, but if England can get another, it'll just be the icing on the cake that England need going into the next game of this tournament. There's only 11 minutes to go, and we're getting ever so close to winning, hopefully, our opening match of Euro 2020 here. And like I said before, will be the first time that England have won their opening game at this tournament. For the last 7 tournaments, they've managed to draw 5 times and lost 4 times. Oh, here's Harry Kane, he's looking dangerous. And there he goes, straight to the Croatian keeper. They're building up the pressure once again, England. Croatia need to tread carefully here. England are desperate to hold on to this lead, which I've already said, but you know, in Croatia you shouldn't underestimate them, because like what they did at the last World Cup with us when the match went to extra time in the semi-finals, they managed to score the winning goal in extra time and ending the hopes for all of the England players reaching the final. But it was the first time that Croatia ever reached the World Cup final in their time, for their first time ever in their run at the tournament. Oh, that was quite a wide ball there. And hello. Another player looks like he's about to go on. I think that number 26, that looks like the youngster, one of the youngest players in our lineup. I think that looks like Jude Bellingham is about to go on for one of our players.
European Championship.
But who is he going to be replacing?
About the player's maturity. Not only is he here at that age,
He's about to make his debut. Only 17 years old, by the way, everyone. He's played recently for Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga in Germany. Well, now it looks like, I think Harry Kane he's taken his captain's armband off, and it looks like he's going off. And Jude Bellingham is coming on for Harry Kane. So, who will be the new captain for Harry Kane to take over?
it's a smart change actually from Gareth. You know, the pace that Marcus
Yeah, look at that. Oh, what a lovely gesture there, Harry Kane. He's going round the stadium doing a lap of honour for all the fans. How amazing is that? What a great, great thing to do there. No wonder why I idolise him so much. He's a brilliant player, as I've said before. He has played out of, you know, with real heart and soul in this game. He deserves every bit of applause and cheer. Every bit of applause and cheers from the England fans today. Oh, good tackle there from England. And another very threatening chance there, but easily saved again from the keeper. Yeah, they're definitely are trying to catch him off guard here. But still yet to no avail. But like I said, England still are hungry for that second goal. But can they do it? And they're still leading the game, but can they still hold on as well? There's only just under 7 minutes to go, and also stoppage time. Oh, that looks a threatening shot there from Croatia, but a very, very brave save there once again from Jordan Pickford there. That was an incredible shot there from Persic there. He even bent the ball there to the top right corner, but that was a great save there with both hands from Jordan Pickford. That was an incredible save there from Jordan Pickford. He's really been on form since he last played for England.
Similar sort of feelings now. Especially remembering 5 years ago in Marseille, 1-0 up against Russia because of Eric Dyer's blockbuster. Only the 1 point.
And it looks like another change for Croatia is about to come on. Prasovic is about to come on here, number 15.
For his tournament to start.
And we'll find out who's about to take over very shortly. Oh, that was another late challenge there from Tyrone Mings. Referee lets it go though. Oh, and another quite dangerous challenge there on from Calvin Phillips. Referee lets it. He does stop it for a foul. Oh yeah, Jude Bellingham also did have his hands over Luka Modric there, but Calvin Phillips just went in there and barged him. So yeah, that was just a bit too harsh there. So Mario Pasalic comes on for Mateo Kovacic as he goes off. But he's been greeted by boos from the England fans. There seems to be a lot of disrespect going towards Croatia's end, but I think that's because of the burden that England carry over them, as from the last World Cup, as I mentioned earlier on. Oh, and that was a good free kick, but the referee blows there. It looks like, I think that might have been a... oh, hello. Oh, Kaleta Carr almost is trying to provoke Carl Walker there. He did actually have his... He was almost trying to get his hands on John Stones there. I don't know what he was doing there. He almost was grabbing him by the neck there. My word. I'm amazed that he didn't get a yellow card for that. He's been doing that quite a lot in this game. He just can't stop grabbing and hugging players. So bizarre, as weird as it sounds. So we've just got under 4 minutes to go. We're in the 86th minute and England still lead by 1-0 over Croatia. Both sides have been playing very well. There's very little in it. I mean, I know Croatia are well known for their aggressive attacks, but the unfaltering defence from England here today has been quite incredible. It's like for the first time that we've seen this in years. This is truly remarkable here from England. And they've had some great chances, and I never thought that we were going to win, well, wouldn't say so easily, but I mean, Croatia have been quite a threat, but it looks like we've managed to keep them at bay and hold them off, so we're getting close to doing it here, everybody. But stoppage time could be essential for Croatia in the last few minutes. Yeah.
Really happy out there in an England shirt today, yes.
So, John Pickford takes the goal kick.
6 games. Anything to show for him at the last World Cup and now on day one. It's got what stands to be the winner. A bit of time to go yet. So that are okay here. That is
We have played incredibly well here. That was, oh, just missed there. That was a great header from Jude Bellingham, but he did get clashed there, clash of heads.
What the hell was the Croatian doing going behind the English guy and hitting his head?
Don't ask me why, Dad. That is so weird. Such a predicament to be involved in there. And it looks like there's another familiar face as putting a bit of water on his face. There's Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the stands. And it looks like they're, I think all the players are having a water break here. So there will be quite a bit of stoppage time here. So while the players have a quick water break, if I actually just quickly go back to my dad, John Wright, what do you think, how do you rate how England have played in this game today?
Well, they've played okay. I haven't been astounded. There's been moments of brilliance, especially in the first half. Second half, I think the heat has took its toll on both of the teams. That's something which England seemed to have adapted to better. Sitting there 1-0 ahead, they didn't really have to chase the game, did they?
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say though that because of how hot and humid it is at Wembley today, I know that Croatia were going to struggle in this heat. I mean, it was a very similar picture when they did play at the World Cup final against France, but they did get heavily outnumbered by France over a few years ago, winning 4-2 in the final. And but it was incredible how Croatia did play in that tournament. But it looks like the luck is not on Croatia's side here, as we're going into the last minute. The clock's about to go to red and going into stoppage time.
90 minutes are up.
How many minutes from the fourth official is going to be shown?
Be another 4 to play.
4 minutes. There we go. 4 minutes. This could be the. These 4 minutes could be vital to Croatia unless England run the clock down, which I think they might. They could be getting very close to winning their first Euros group match game for not just the first time in history, but for also this tournament as well. Never in my life would have ever seen this finally happen, but this has truly been an incredible day, not just for Gareth Southgate, but for England football as well, and for all the fans at Wembley. they will take this. They'll take this result with no questions asked at all.
For a goal kick. And England can now.
So one more substitution as Dominic Calvert-Lewin is about to go off for Raheem Sterling. Well played, Raheem. He is the person that I think has really earned his bread in this game. He was responsible for England scoring in the 57th minute. What a superb bit of play there from Raheem Sterling. He has proven that he can play well for England again, like he did against Bulgaria in the one of the qualifying games of before the tournament began. As I've said, like from back over 3 years ago. And he was on the receiving end of a lot of monkey and racist chants from Bulgarian fans, from what I remember. But he managed to get a hat-trick in that game previously. And he has become the saviour of the free lines today, honestly. He's back to where he used to be, scoring many goals. Not just for his club, but now once again for his country. Croatia still on the ball though. Good tackle again from England. Come on England, hold them off. Just 2 minutes to go. In stoppage time out of the 4. And another great save there from Jordan Pickford. He has become, I know he has been an absolute tour de force in this game, honestly. This is the reason why he is England's #1 goalkeeper. And look at the fans. The England fans are looking great, but they're nice to see some of the Croatian fans have got a bit of a smile. I know they may not take this defeat lightly, but as you know, it's not just about, of course, the final result, but this tournament is all about celebrating and having all the countries and all the fans together to celebrate why the sport of football is obviously called, as it's normally been described as always, as the beautiful game. Yeah, listen to all of the distraction noises from the England fans. They're desperate to try and stop Croatia getting one last chance, but I think they have run out of time to do that. We're just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle here. It looks like England could win their first match of UEFA Euro 2020 here in the group stages.
They're not going to cave to, what the press say. We'll go into each game knowing the best way to win the game, the formula, the talent, the experience, the youth. And I think today's been a good example of that.
Oh, come on, ref, blow the whistle!
In his role.
So throwing for Croatia, we are past the 4 minutes of minimum.
Oh my goodness me. Please don't let them get a last minute one, please. Do everything, England. Hold them off. Volley! Oh, it missed! Oh, I think that was the last chance for Croatia, and that's it! That's full time! England have won 1-0 against Croatia, and they have won their first game once again at the group stage here at Euro 2020. What a superb result, and for all of the 20,000 England fans there, what a superb start. This is a very promising start. Could this be the year that football finally comes home again to England? Well, their first tentative step towards the Henri Delaney Trophy has officially been confirmed as England once again have won against Croatia. Final score here at Wembley Stadium, England 1, Croatia 0. Unbelievable.
A very solid, impressive performance from England.
Yeah, there was plenty of positives to take from that, Gary. The whole game I was impressed.
I can't believe it. We finally done it. Oh my words. Oh, I can't believe how I feel right now. Everybody, if you are an England football fan, you should be so proud of yourselves right now because England have won against Croatia! Absolutely incredible. It was the result I was certainly not expecting. I honestly thought there was going to be a few more goals in that game today. But the weather has been so hot. It's even still hot in my studio right now, and I'm still sweating as well with even just wearing some shorts and also my England shirt. I even forgot to mention, everybody, at the start of this. This was the very first England football shirt that I ever owned. This was one from all the way back in 2001. Over 20 years ago, and I was so lucky to get a replica. Unfortunately, I couldn't get one that had the number 10 with Michael Owen, who was my very first player that I loved for England. But honestly, this has been a lucky shirt for me today because, like I've said, England have won their first match of the group stages of UEFA Euro 2020, and that's the first time of England winning their first opening game at the Euros. They've never ever done it since their last times they've been playing in this tournament. They've either drew their first game or lost their first game, which happened. We lost our last. Was it a loss? Oh no, sorry, I do apologise. I've actually just been told it was, we actually drew against Russia, and that was our first game in the last tournament back in Euro 2016. But I can't believe it. It still hasn't sunk it in yet that we have managed to beat them. I did say earlier on in this episode that we would beat them because we had the stronger team, but Croatia, let me tell you, they were good opponents today. Honestly, they had a few good chances to equalise the score, but unbelievably, the defence from us, England, has been incredible. I've never seen England defend that well. I mean, I know because obviously there's been a bit of some people disagreeing of England playing too defensively. But we had the right mixture of attacks and, of course, aggressive attacks. And an unfaltering defence that we had. I think that was key to our win today over Croatia. And honestly, that brilliant goal, as I did show you earlier on when I commentated on the game itself in my living room earlier on. I can't wait to watch that back because I tell you what, I went absolutely crazy as soon as that goal went in. And I couldn't believe it. I'm so happy for Raheem Sterling because I know that he's been getting a lot of flack recently because of, you know, like I mentioned in commentary earlier on in the episode, that he did actually have, he's not been the best finisher for playing at Man City, and he did play pretty decently at the Champions League final in Porto a month ago against Chelsea, but he still wasn't at his best. But he's literally unbelievably proven himself that he can still play well for England. And for him to score again, and that's actually his 17th goal that he's scored for England in the last 13 matches that he's played for England. I mean, that is incredible. I think the last time that Raheem Sterling scored an England goal was, I think, actually, if you go back to, I think it was the qualifier match of against Bulgaria when we won incredibly. I think it was one of our highest scoring games of 7-0, and Raheem Sterling got an incredible hat-trick of 3 goals, and he was on the receiving end of a lot of racist chanting during that game, but none of that happened today, but he's really proven himself that he has become the hero for the Three Lions. He's been the saviour for the Three Lions in this game today. And what a superb start for England. I mean, that's we couldn't have wished for a better start for our campaign at Euro 2020, and that's the first ever time that we've won a group game at the tournament. And that gives us 3 precious points, and we now top the group, even though it's very academic at this stage, because Scotland have yet to play the Czech Republic, which they play tomorrow at Hampden Park in Glasgow, and that's going to be very, very interesting as well, because believe it or not, we will be playing the Scots next week, on next Friday, at on the and just to clarify the date, if I have a look, it will be on like I said, next Friday on the 18th of June, once again back at Wembley Stadium at 8 o'clock. Initially this was going to be a game played at Hampden Park, but then it got moved and rescheduled to be played at Wembley, like I've mentioned from earlier on in the series. But, like I said, what a superb game that was. Honestly, I am literally speechless. I can't believe that I've witnessed England finally win their first ever opening game at a group game at a major European football tournament. And we couldn't have started in a better way, and honestly, the England fans were in fine voice today. They were singing all the popular chants of football's coming home with 3 lions, and also I think there was a little bit of that chant from Southgate, You're the One, of course from based on the song Whole Again from Atomic Kitten that I played in the last episode, for any of you might remember that. And but yeah, as I said, I have no idea what else to say, but I honestly have to congratulate England on an incredible, well-deserved win, even though it was by quite the narrow margin. I never thought it would go down to 1 goal in that whole match. I mean, that is just truly astonishing how we managed to hold on to just that 1 goal lead. And there were times that we almost, Croatia almost managed to slip in that would have been a heartbreaking equaliser. But fortunately enough, we managed to defend. We defended against the Croatians very well. Honestly, I mean, I still can't believe that we managed to pull it off in this game today. But with that being said, like I said, England have won their first group match once again of UEFA Euro 2020, and like I said, that will be our next match, like I said, against Scotland, once again next Friday on the 18th of June at 8 o'clock in the evening. And like I did say also with my brand new, of course, little gimmick to my series of my rights decision, that means, of course, since England did win against Croatia, that means I'm going to have to, not exactly as a dare, but I decided to do it initially because I'm that crazy. I'm going to be, you're going to see me be eating a Vindaloo curry, not tonight, but also do tune in to me spin-off show of, once again, of Football's Coming Home Again, Extra Time. And you're going to see me not just also give my thoughts on the game, of course, that just happened from the day before, when I have all of the local and also national newspapers covering the match from today, and as well as that, give my thoughts on the game as well. But a superb performance once again from England, as once again they win their first opening game, group game of UEFA Euro 2020 in their Group D. And also, I just honestly think, because there's something that has been on my mind since the start of this show, and like with the title of my name of my programme, Football's Coming Home Again, I've also got a question to ask for some very favourite people of mine. And to the very famous girl band of 7, based on very famous people who performed in one of my favourite musicals in the West End at the moment, of 6, the girl band of 7, is football coming home this year?
We know you love 6 and you love football, and me and Nat actually know a little bit of just 2 football songs. One from when I was in school, and Natalie probably just one from the grapevine. Yes, yeah. My one is Football lady, football man. Come on, you Reds lad. Let's get out there and get on the pitch. I put that in myself. Football's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming. Football's coming.
Well, I think it might, but of course, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I mean, we can enjoy, of course, once again, this well-deserved win that we totally weren't expecting, honestly, but I am so chuffed that we managed to win against Croatia, because they were the team that could have been the biggest threat in our group, but obviously, with this tournament, anything can happen. And all I can say is, bring on the Jocks of Scotland next Friday! Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching this episode once again of Football's Coming Home Again. And don't forget to join me for the first episode of my spin-off series, once again, of Football's Coming Home Again Extra Time, where I review the last game, like I said, which happened today, but tomorrow, of England versus Croatia. And also, you're going to see me eat a Vindaloo curry for the first time. And now, also as well, since I'll be off for the next few days until the next game day when we take on Scotland, you might be seeing me wear a particular hat that might be related to the Jocks. And that's the only time I'm going to be dressed as a Scotsman, but it's all in good humour nevertheless. But thank you very much, everyone, for all of you for watching, and as always, if you have enjoyed this video, do give it a like, comment down below for your thoughts on how England played in this game, and I'd love to hear from you. Once again, if you want to be a part in this series, all the information is down in the description box below, and you can, once again, as I said, help out with a match score, of course, prediction, talk about your time being an England fan, or favourite players you like at the moment, or past or present as well, and just let me know whenever you're free. Of course, like I said, I have also like to clarify, like I mentioned in the video description also as well, that because of the pandemic, I am going to take this very seriously. I'm taking, I'm taking all filming in relation to filming within the COVID-19 guidelines. I've already had one vaccine already, like I've said before earlier on, and I'm hoping to get my second one of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine later on this month as well, at the very earliest. But anyway, until next time, as always, for another episode, once again, on my football vlog series of Football's Coming Home Again, England win their first match against Croatia, and once again, Raheem Sterling has returned and become the saviour of Three Lions, and going towards the next game, once again back at Wembley next Friday against Scotland. It's going to be a very interesting game, a rematch of what happened over 25 years ago, and we'll also show you footage of that very match also in the next episode, once again, of my football vlog series, as always titled Football's Coming Home Again. We're one step closer to the Henri Delaney Trophy, and let's hope we can keep on doing that moving into our next game next week. But until then, once again from me, Jack Wright, au revoir, adios, auf Wiedersehen. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. is that done? Fantastic. Well done, everyone. I can't believe it. That is just insane. How on earth we managed to win that game today. Oh, man. I can't believe what I've just decided to do. Oh, my God. But I have actually eaten a vindaloo curry once before as well, so I don't think it's going to be all that bad. Oh, man. I'm also going to wear my bloody Scotland hat as well for the next episode. What have I let myself in for? Oh, goodness me.